Oh, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Fred and Friends. I'm your host, Fred Schultz, and tonight we're going to be talking about a couple of tournaments. We're going to be talking to my friends that are already down there in Florida for the NXL, Scott and Graylin McDonald. We're going to have them on, going to tell us a little bit about how the weather is down there and how excited Graylin is to be down there playing with the West Coast All-Stars. That's right, man. Great team, great bunch of people. Can't wait. I got to say hi real quick to Bonchick. Bonchick, nobody ever beats Paul Farrell out. Paul Farrell is the first person to always chime in, and you beat him out tonight. Unbelievable. And Dennis Crichton, how you doing, buddy? Karen, Devin, I get to see you. I get to meet you and shake your hand this weekend if all flights hold still. I understand they're canceling flights right now. So far, mine looks good. I don't take off until Thursday night, so I don't get into Orlando until like Friday morning. So far, I'm pretty good on that. Hopefully, it holds tight. Hey, Tony Diaz, how you doing, buddy? Hello from Texas. I love the Texas people, man. You guys are all cool as heck. Absolutely. You know, I've got a pretty good show tonight. Like I say, I love talking to the young guns, and hopefully we're going to have Andy Starrett. Andy has the Ellie Remember Foundation. Hopefully he can jump in with us here tonight because he had to change his flight. They canceled his flight to Orlando. So now what I've seen is he is flying from Colorado, Denver, up to Washington, D.C., then down to Tampa. So it's kind of a big loop that he has to make to get down there. So I'm hoping he's going to make it there on time because there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I'm actually looking forward to going down there. There's a lot of people that I've known and met online that I'm really looking forward to shaking their hand and having a good time with them. I really am. A couple things real quick. Bobby Poole, it's his birthday today. Great guy. Has the field down there in San Luis Obispo. Terrific man. And Todd Winneper. Todd's a great guy, PBSL guy, just a terrific person. I got to shake his hand. I got to see him. He's terrific. It's his birthday, so very happy birthday to both of them. I think Todd's was yesterday and Bobby's is today. So anyhow, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to get my shout out so I can drag these guys out here in a little bit. I'm sure I'm really hoping that everything goes good for the tournament down there, the NXL tournament. So many people have so much invested in flying down there and everything, and what a bad time for a hurricane to come in. So hopefully the hurricane will be passed through or it doesn't even hit there. Maybe it's just going to hit on the outskirts of it. So we're just hoping that all works out because, like I say, they canceled Andy's flight, but Andy got another one. So, at least he's not flying overseas and back to Tampa. He only has to go up to Washington and then to Tampa. So, that's the good news because, I am definitely looking forward to having Andy there. Ellie Remember Foundation. We're going to have Andy on tonight. So we'll talk a little bit about both. We're going to talk about the WCPL. We're going to talk about the NXL tournament coming up. And we're going to talk about the Ellie Remember Foundation. So we're going to hit all that in just a little bit. So I'm going to give my shout out so I can bring these guys out here real quick. Every week I give the same shout outs. Reason I do it is very simple. These guys work their butts off to make paintball what paintball really is today. And I just don't want anybody to forget these guys. They mean a lot to me. A lot of them were my sponsors back in the day. But, what they did for paintball is just unsurpassed. I wish I could take everybody back in the past to show them what these guys did when paintball first started. So I start every week with Tim Schloss. Tim Schloss just had the last WCPL tournament for the year at Gateway Paintball in St. Louis. Great time, great feels, great guy. It was just a absolutely terrific time. I can't emphasize enough how much fun the WCPL is to go to. It's just kind of like everybody gets there, shows up, plays hard, has a good time, and we just kind of joke around and talk. It's pretty cool. I love it. And then Dan and John Colby, been my sponsors for 30-some years. Started with Air America, now Immortal Air. So absolutely love those guys. Great guys. And my buddy Bud Orr. Bud and I go back like 35 years. We go back a long time. Um, people keep posting pictures of Bud and I on there. I had hair then. Bud had hair too. So, we both had hair. It was pretty cool. And I can't say enough about Bud. War Game Products, Auto Cocker, just a terrific man. What he did back in the day and what he is still doing today is absolutely incredible. Absolutely love it. So, hey, Dennis Crichton, dying to get my hands on an immortal 68. That's exactly what I shoot, Dennis, is a 68-45. It's, I can't even tell you how much I love it, period. It's absolutely great. And then Tom K, he was my marker sponsor for years. Tom K, Airgun Designs. Rainey and Julie Boucher had paintball news back in the day. Two times a month. You could go out to any field and pick up their newspaper, told you what just happened, what was coming up, what was new, stories, interviews, where all the fields were located, and it didn't cost the player a penny. I was privileged to be the West Coast editor for this paper for quite a few years, and I was very, very proud of it. And then Randy Camilla. Randy was the editor for APG, gave me my very first cover shot on a magazine. Jerry Braun had Paintball Sports magazine back in the day, and now has Paintball Sports Field in Newburgh, New York. And also, it's like the middle tournament of the WCPL league. It's like the third one out. And it's just terrific. The Ponderosa is one of the greatest fields and one of the oldest woods ball fields ever played. It's just, it's a terrific place. And then Mr. Ross Alexander. Ross Alexander was my very first marker sponsor. Line SI, I still actually have my Bushmaster up there that I played my first professional tournament with when it was 15 man. So it was pretty cool. And then Jim Lively Productions. Like I always say, there's two tournaments you wanted to do back in the day, 2 a year that were fabulous. They were like homecoming. They were like a family reunion. And that was Jim Lively's Masters, Jerry Braun's World Cup. So it was just absolutely terrific. I loved it. And then I say hi every week to Gino. Gino owns Belkin. People that really don't see what Gino, everybody thinks that Gino is the guy with the jet, guy flies around, guy has all this, has that. And he's got a lot of stuff. He worked his butt off a lot of years to get it. Real quick, small story. Gino started out by going out and collecting the tubes in the field after people had played, the tubes and the caps, taking them back to his house, clean them all out, buy a case of paint, fill them up, and sell them to people. That's how he started. So anyhow, the guy deserves to be mentioned every week. Stuff he does for people behind the scenes, I think, is absolutely fabulous. And I have to mention them. And then I have to mention Mark Gong Jr. and Jaden Gong. They're two of the Hermans. The Hermans is just one of the terrific young guns. And, and I've got another one on tonight, man. I'm going to have Scott McDonald. Scott's Graylin's father. Graylin's a heck of a little player, up and coming in the world sport of paintball. Great. And his dad is really pushing him, really behind him. Both great. You're going to love to hear these guys. So now that I've said that real quick, I want to bring in my buddy real quick here. I see him bending around. Hey, let's go, Billy.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good, man. Yeah, we got rain here today. Pretty cool. We don't get a lot of rain. Kind of freaked people out. They didn't know what was coming from the sky. I go, where's the water coming from?
Justin Ramirez sent me a video of a trash can zipping down the street on water.
Oh, yeah. It rained pretty hard. That's the problem with it out here. You go from 0 to 100 in anything that happens, and that's pretty much what happened here.
I lived there for about 6 months one time, and it rained 3 drops the whole time I was there.
Oh, hey, we got more rain today than we got in the last year. So, that tells you anything. Yeah. We don't get a lot of it. So we got some pretty good people watching us already tonight. Dennis Creighton's one of our new viewers, I shall say, and I'm very, very happy to have him jump in here with us. I told everybody, when I got hacked, You know how it sucked. I can't even begin to tell you how it sucked. Billy, you know all about it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, you know, all these people jumping back on and supporting me. I can't even begin to tell you how it feels. And I have to mention Dickie Gales. Dickie Gales has been doing all of my computer stuff for me now. He does it from a remote area. Dickie does video games and stuff like that. And, you know, I want to thank everybody. I had a bunch of people jump in and go, hey, Freddy, you know, let me give you a hand with this, you know, and I appreciate it very much. I had to go with Dickie because I've just known Dickie for a while. And I just really trust the guy. And he has been doing a fabulous job. Plus, he's got me up on YouTube now, too, you know, and do I know much about it? No. I guess I'm going to find out, huh, Billy? Oh, man. So, Ed, Sam, Silverback, Moyers is watching, too. How you doing this evening, Sam? Well, you know, Bill, we got a good show tonight. You know, I'm going to bring out Scott and Graylin. You know, I met these guys. They won. Actually, Scott, I think he bought a gazillion tickets. So he went and he won the raffle for the Hermans, and they won one of my headbands. And I had to, you know, get a hold of them and congratulate them for winning it. And, you know, we've hooked up ever since. You know, I think Graylin's a terrific kid. He's what I like to see in paintball. You know, he's a good kid. And his dad is very supportive. And since then, Scott's been working his butt off, Billy, to, oh, man, I mean.
A lot of work. They got a lot of work ahead of them, too.
Yeah, they do, you know, but, you know, you got to give it to Scott for, you know, I mean, everybody wishes they had a dad like that, you know. I mean, unfortunately, I can't say I didn't. You know, it is what it is, and I'm happy where I'm at. But, you know, Graylin's very, very lucky to have someone that, and same way at Mark Jr. and Jaden Gong, you know, to have Mark and Lily as their parents. It's just, yeah. I see this stuff, Billy, and you know you got young guns in your area too.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place. You know, it seems like it all started a couple years ago.
It did. Yeah, you know, I'll be honest with you. You know what I'll tell you how it got started is Mark Gong. You know, him and I go way back. He played on Concert Pursuit. He played on my team years ago. So Mark took his son Junior out. It was a Father's Day and a birthday kind of combined deal, right? Yeah. So they had a good time. So Mark's telling me all about it. So I said, well, hey, man, I said, let me put you on the show. Let's talk about it. So I put him on the show, you know, and Junior didn't have much to say, but, you know, he was so cute with his eyes moving back and forth and stuff, you know, and people just absolutely loved it. And since then, it's just kind of snowballed. And I am so happy to see it, buddy. Yeah. You know,
we've always seen young players, but not, you know, all of a sudden, all at once like this, you know?
And not in the forefront, not up in the forefront, not getting the publicity and everything like that, you know. And Johnny Amadea, he's working on putting a Young Guns video together and stuff like this. So, you know, this ought to be pretty cool. So, but real quick, what do you say, Billy? I drag out because you know I'm going to bring Andy on too. You know, I got Andy, and you know, I want to talk about about an 18,000 mile flight to get to Tampa. But we're going to talk to Andy in just a little bit. Andy, he runs the Ellie Remember Foundation, and he does a terrific job for a lot of people that I'll just say they can't do it for themselves. And we're going to talk to Andy about that. And I'm going to talk to Andy about his wife's book. She is doing great with that. Really. So yeah, I told Andy, I said, you need to do a kid's book now or something, you know, I mean, with little stick figures and stuff like that, you know. So we'll see what happens. I don't think I can talk him into it because his wife's such a good writer, but I gave it a shot anyhow. So anyhow, without further ado, everybody, I want to bring on two guys that I've really, really grown to like an awful lot. I'm very proud to support them and support their team. And I do that basically because of these two guys. Please, everybody, welcome Scott and Graylin McDonald. Hello. Hey, guys, how you doing this evening?
Hello, Facebook world. He told me to do that. That's
right on. How you doing, Graylin?
Good.
Good. Is he spending a lot of money on you down there?
Not yet.
Oh, a hush falls over the crowd. No, I think you spend a fortune just to get you there.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hit the pocketbook a little bit, but he's
Yeah.
worth every penny, and what we're doing is worth every penny. And you were touching on some stuff when you opened up about having a dad like that, and when I was growing up, I wished I had a. I don't talk about myself very often, and I try never to promote the things I do. I try to teach him to highlight everyone else and promote everyone else, and
Right, there you go.
and what that does for you. And but I wished I had a dad like me growing up. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people do. So
Me too. My dad left when I was 9.
that
So,
were just there. That were just there.
Yeah.
Not all this
Yeah.
other stuff that's
Yeah.
going on, but just that
Yeah.
was there. So
Yeah.
hi Bill, how's it going?
Hi, Bill,
Good.
my friend.
So you guys flew in before the storm, huh?
We flew in yesterday.
Our weekend was
Crazy.
crazy. Well, our trip to World Cup started on Friday. You want to tell them a little bit about that?
So Friday we went up to King of the Ranch. Saturday we played 5-man practice
Yep.
and against D5, D4. And then Sunday we had 3-man with the Young Guns. And then that night he didn't sleep.
I was up for 37 hours with a half hour of sleep between Dallas and here.
And
Wow.
he packed all the way till 3. We got picked up. We made it to the airport. And we got a flight from here to Dallas, which is 3 hours.
From Oakland.
Oakland to Dallas, which was 3 hours. And then Dallas to Florida, which was 2.
Yeah, that's not too bad. We're going to have Andy. You know Andy Starrett, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to Andy quite a bit.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Anyhow,
He
we're
enlisted-
going to have him on. What's that?
He enlisted me to come up with a list of challenges for his chip challenge at Cup, and I sent him a list the other day. Everything from Rochambeau to staring contest to most boogers eaten to push-ups to that was a joke. He cracked up when I said that, but that probably won't be on there.
I don't know, the most boogers eaten. I hosted a show at the biggest game ever in paintball. We had like 2,700 people there. It was out at Skirmish, and they had a paintball eating contest, right? So anyhow, we're up there on stage, and
You're the one. You're the one.
and I could not believe that I seen these guys wolfing these paintballs.
Oh,
down.
other guys. All right.
Oh no, not me. Oh no. I was the MC. That was enough. I'm like, oh my
I had 2
god.
explode in my mouth this weekend. They were not
Oh,
good.
really?
I was trying to bite a little hole in it to like squirt it, and it popped in my mouth.
Yeah.
How'd it taste?
I don't know. I spit it all out.
Yeah. He's all Jack. Go get me some water.
As soon as I went in, I just didn't swallow, and I spit it all out.
So I made a post about like coming up with some ideas for the challenge coins, and Robert Pupkin, I don't know, or Rupert Pupkin,
Yep.
he came in and made a comment about paintball eating contests back in the day, and make sure the kids don't do that.
Yeah. We did it. Paul Fogel, I don't know if you know Paul Fogel, but anyhow, he owned Skirmish back there.
Yeah.
And they had it set up, and it was an interesting time.
Yeah.
I had a great time. Tom Kay and I went out there, and my wife actually played paintball with us too. I think that might have been her first and last time. I'm not really sure. But we had a great time. It was just great. Yeah. So go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just going to say, so, you guys are in there, and Grayland tried out for this team. Now, this isn't just a bunch of guys that were thrown together. You guys had tryouts out here for this team, and Grayland was one of them that actually clicked and made it to this team. Am I right?
Yeah, there was 2 tryouts. One was at Midway Paintball Facility out of Ackerville, and then the other one was at Davis. So the combination of the West Coast All-Stars, I'll show you the jersey because all the logos are on there. The teams that came out, the teams that came out and tried out. Where'd they go?
Trying the back. There you go.
No, they're on the dry fit. This one has the Young Guns jersey on it because it's Grayland from the Young Guns.
Right.
I'm assuming the rest of them have like hermits or sharks or
Squid.
Got it.
squids. And
Yep,
then there's
squids.
a couple of free agents that tried out that are coming out.
One will be might
One might walk.
Uh-oh, we lost you. Well, we're going to bring him back. We lost the feed real quick.
Nope,
Uh,
there
yeah.
he is.
Oh, you're
Well,
back again. Right on. What happened?
the free agent that is showing up at our hotel was calling me.
Is that right?
He's Lincoln and his dad are staying here with us in the room for the week and for the
Oh,
tournament
cool.
and everything. So
Is Tellen going to be there?
we met up with Talon today.
we met up with Talon earlier today.
Excellent. Right on. Yeah, because I can't wait to shake his hand. You know, I've got to shake Drillin's hand, but never Tellen's.
His family's staying up the road at a resort. We went and so the folks that are staying with us in our room have the rental car. So we were just hanging out in the hotel room all day today, and he was doing homework and everything. And I called Brad as soon as I saw that he was wheels down. I was like perusing the internet. And I was like, "Oh, Brad's here. Hey, come and get us." We're stuck in the hotel room, so we went and swam all afternoon and had pizza and hung out with the Bournes all afternoon. And
Well,
that
it
was
sounds like
pretty
a fun place to be stuck then.
yeah, I mean, he had to do some schoolwork this morning, but he got through it pretty good.
Right on.
Also
Very
went down
cool.
to the field.
Oh, we went to the field too and walked around down there. He got interviewed by one of the NXL media down there for about 5 minutes. They were hammering him with all kinds of questions. It was pretty cool. I don't know if it'll show up. I don't know if it'll show up anywhere, but it was pretty cool. They were asking us questions about being here and whatnot.
I know when I get down there, I want to take them around, and you too, Scott. I want to walk around and introduce them to the people that I know there too. So I know
he made a point to comment on that interview that he was really excited about meeting Tyler Harmon and
Someone calling again?
I'm back. Grab your phone and call Lincoln because they're probably in the lobby. Real quick, you have Lincoln's number? He's gonna call our roommates. While he's doing that, I grabbed the jersey. Do you guys want to check it out?
Yeah.
So
I seen the picture you guys had on.
This
Very cool.
This is the All-Stars jersey. It's got California in the front. And then if you notice, all these stars.
Yep.
All those stars are representations of where all the players are from on the map.
Very cool.
So that's pretty cool. And then the back of it, Ryan Podesta with Gunfighter Sports made these and sponsored the jerseys. And the pants are super sweet too. And then
Very cool.
you got all your sponsors at the bottom. Oh, let me get that over there. Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I'll text you.
It's pretty cool. It's a really cool jersey. He knocked it out of the park. The dry fits look amazing, and then he made some white T-shirts that are like super white, so the Sharpies are going to look really good on them when they get their signatures.
Outstanding. Very cool. Yeah, I can't wait to get down there. I think it's gonna. I hope they don't cancel my flight.
And then we got one other surprise for you, because you know that you're going to get one of these.
Love it. Love it. I see it right in the middle. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, these turned out really good. They're super bright. Grayland's right there. They got, the West Coast Archery Shop in Petaluma, Wilderness Athlete out of Arizona, and then
Your show.
31st Outfitters, Ryan
Very
Shop,
cool.
And then your show.
Playland,
Your show.
and then Flagpole Productions.
I love it.
Right there.
Thank you so much, guys.
I like this part right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's upside down.
Yeah, it's upside down. Yeah.
Young
Young Guns. I love it. Hey,
Young-
and everybody, I want to tell everybody the reason he spelt it that way is tell them.
Well, so they can be hip, slick, and cool, right? And
no,
that was
better than what I was going to say.
there's another reason too. It's not just hip, slick, and cool.
I know.
Like if you want to like get in with the newer generation, like that kind of does that for you the way that's spelled, and then it's not just as coined as Young Guns, which there's been a million of them, right?
Yep, that's right.
And then also, like, what do you think Facebook's going to do if you use the word gun?
Yeah.
Everywhere. You know what
Throw
I'm saying?
a Z in there. Yep.
Yeah, you throw a Z on it, and then I can also do other things like these boys and throw a Z on the end of boys instead of an S. And like, that's just kind of the fun, that page and managing the team and that whole aspect of it. Cause I don't play paintball is the joy in it for me.
Well, Scott, I got to tell you, Scott, what I've seen you do for this team and for Grayling in particular, and not just Grayling either, for the team, but what you've done, I think, has been terrific. I know you put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money, and I know that feeling because back in the day, that same thing I did. I paid for my team to go around. It cost me between $60,000 and $70,000 a year to take my team to 6 tournaments. So, it gets expensive. Huh? Billy knows that too.
When you're passionate about something, you do it. And I'm passionate
That's
about
right.
this guy. I'm passionate about this guy. I'm passionate about the friends around him and the family we found. And what are you going to say?
And the writing on the Young Guns is from our teammate.
Yeah.
It's the original writing he made.
The style, the letter styling is so Caden Parker, who's on the team, created the original logo with that style lettering, and it was spelled a little different. I kind of threw a flair on it, and
I love it.
for the reasons I talked about. And,
I think it's cool. It's rad, man.
yeah. So that jersey will be coming when it comes in. In the original order, I made a mistake and I wrote your sizes and everything on the back of the paper. And when we got the order, I was like, "Where's Fred's at?" So it got ordered. I don't know, about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
No problem. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Nice headband too, by the way.
Yeah, it's do you know this guy?
I've heard of him. Yeah.
It's the Brass Eagle, Constant Pursuit. I was wearing it out at the NXL field today. That was cool to go out there and check that place out.
Yeah, I can't wait.
They were all looking at us like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like 3 days early to everything, so.
Right on. Well, you know what? I'm going to bring on a guy right now. Have you ever met him face to face?
I haven't met Andy face to face.
You know what he looks like?
I do.
Okay, because then it won't scare you. I just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure
no.
of that.
He's
Okay.
listening. He's listening.
All right, everybody. I want to bring on a great guy that does an awful lot, not just for the paintball community, but for his community there in Colorado too. Please, everybody, welcome Mr. Andy Starrett. One more time. How you doing, Andy?
Hi, Andy.
What's
Rise
up,
to
Andy?
the occasion.
Yeah. You know what's going to be pretty cool is you're going to have 44,000 fly miles just to get to Tampa. You're going to Tampa?
No. We're just going to go to Washington and then down to Tampa.
Yeah, and
Everybody's
not Orlando
scrambling
though,
right
huh? Wow.
Can you stop by and say hi to Connor in Australia while you're out and about?
If I was going over there, I wouldn't be going to Cup. I'd just stay there. What are you talking about, Bill?
Hey,
Yeah,
that's a hell of a flight, Andy.
Yeah, well, Andy, his flight got canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
A lot of
Yeah.
people's flights are getting canceled right now. Actually, Mike and them coming from Dynamic, they just headed to the airport.
Really?
They got one out at I think he's 10 or 11 tonight. So they just grabbed their stuff and headed over, and we're heading out at 4 in the morning to go get on a plane to get there. So the other Denver teams I just talked to Ronan and some of my other chapter teams, and they're did the same thing. They're all jumping flights early in the morning, just like me and Tom are now. So
Yeah, I take off Thursday evening at 10:45, but I don't get in till Friday morning at 7 o'clock. So I should be okay. Everything should pass through on Thursday.
yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. So, but go ahead.
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought somebody said, oh, Bill's playing with his rapper. Look at
I
him.
was mumbling at Graylin, telling him to sit up straight.
I love it.
He's going to open a headband, but I'm like,
Yeah. There you go.
Her niece is here somewhere.
So anyhow, you're going to get in there Thursday then, huh? Or are you going to
No.
get in there Wednesday?
We're going to be there before 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I'll call
pretty
my
good.
boss here in a minute and be like, "Sorry, man, I'm leaving tomorrow.
Wow.
You guys are on your own."
Oh, wow. I love it. Well, I'm looking forward to going down there. I know you've been collecting a lot of stuff for the giveaway down there, and I know you're going to do the meet and greet at 5:30 on
The
Friday.
main stage. Yep, Friday night. Me and B will
Yep.
be up there, and we're dragging you up there too. So
I appreciate it. Yeah, I can't wait to do it. That's going to be a lot of fun. And Andy's just for what it's worth. Andy's been collecting a lot of stuff that I guess I'm going to be like Santa Claus. Is that what the deal is, or
Yeah,
what is it?
I can't believe all they got to do is kick him in the nuts and he'll give him a prize.
It's
Crazy.
there you go, Bill. Kick him in the nuts.
So anyhow, it was nice having you on, Bill.
There he goes. Bye,
Hey,
Bill.
get my teammate back on here.
Could you a contest, Andy?
Hey, I'm on the top left of the screen. Sorry, Bill.
Yeah.
Bill, but his head will pop back like a Pez dispenser.
I know it. No, and I'll be wearing a cup.
Hey, Andy, did you give your stamp of approval on the final list of challenges I sent you the other night?
Yeah, I was gonna print those, but I don't have time now. I had to go emergency pack for a 4 a.m.
I took the most boogers eaten off of it, so.
I already did that because I'm like, we got girls. It'll be a secret challenge. But I did add on a extra bonus challenge, which is answering Captain Fred's history of paintball questions.
Oh, they all fail.
You might not be able to remember the answers.
Hey.
I love it. Yeah, when he first showed, when Andy first asked me to do it, first of all, I was honored. And second of all, he started showing me all the prizes and stuff. And I told him, I said, well, I said, you're going to have to get me a little wagon or something. So what you do, he gives me a backpack. No wheels on that backpack. I'm like,
Hey, we've been blown away as we see them come through our page because I'm tied into the youth support page for World Cup and all that stuff by all the things that you managed to pull together, Andy. And we're really appreciative in the North Bay, and a lot of folks are, and they're like, "Holy crap!"
No,
Yeah,
no. Good off for the kids.
yeah, he goes.
Absolutely.
He does an awful lot like that. He goes overboard. And he's a good guy. I don't care what Bill says.
Figure out how to. Can I reach this?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
What's he bringing out, Fred?
I don't know, but I hope it's clean as a family show. Okay, there we go. Right on.
Unlike Fred, I can bend down.
I can bend down. It's getting back up.
That looks heavy.
Not packing it, but it'll get shipped to the winner.
Oh, the
That's
Xbox.
all I wanted to know.
Ugly play of the day.
There's the ugly play of the
Ugly
day
play
award
of the
right
day.
there.
Graylor, are you going to pull the ugly play of the day? Oh, on purpose.
Brand new, still sealed.
Hey, if somebody slides through the crease in the monster in the middle, is that considered an ugly play?
In a Ninja Turtle suit.
That's considered illegal, and you'll get a penalty.
All right.
Once if I shoot, it's like a 5v1. I shoot all 4 teammates, and I
All four of your own teammates?
let the other guy kill me.
That's pretty ugly.
Hey, Eugene said to remind you to bring your whoopee.
Remind Tom to bring his whoopee.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, Tom.
No,
is traveling.
not you. Okay. Is he traveling with you?
Oh yeah, Tom's coming.
Okay, cool.
It's
Very
a
cool.
poncho liner.
Yeah, Bill knows what a whoopee is.
Ah,
It's a
there you
poncho
go.
liner. That other word does not exist.
It's a whoopee.
No.
I love it.
Look it
I
up
love
on Amazon, Bill. It says whoopee.
Speaking of Amazon, now that you brought that up, it's pretty sly the way you do this stuff too. You just slide that stuff in there so smooth. Your wife's book,
Oh yeah,
it was on Amazon. Am I correct?
the book's actually on Amazon. It's in Barnes and Noble now. It's kind of like everywhere. And she's working on the audio book for it.
Oh, is she?
Just in
Very-
case you can't read anymore. I don't know how she's going to autograph it for you, Fred, but might be kind of tough. She'll just have to do this.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for mine though. So,
I got your book. I'll bring it with me.
oh well, okay, terrific. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'd love to have that autographed copy of that.
Yeah.
And I am, I've never met her, but I just want you to tell her that I'm very, very proud of her, very happy for her. Actually, for both of you guys, but mainly for her. for writing that and being so successful at it. So, you know, everybody out there, if you get a chance, you're going to want to check out. What's the name of it, real quick?
It's called Through Your Mother's Eyes.
Yep. Okay. And
Anthony Starrett. Yep.
yeah, I'm not going to say what it's about, but you guys need to check it out. It's going to be a great book, and I'm very, very happy for her. Very happy for both of you guys.
Yep, she's the busy one doing that. I just sit around and play paintball.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got it rough. I can't tell you how I feel sorry for you.
Husband.
What?
It's tough being a trophy husband.
I know.
Oh.
Play on the band, you know, and you got all your collection like Bill does of your cockers and everything right next to you, you know.
Yeah.
Bill, I saw.
good.
Bill,
Go ahead, Jay.
I saw an autococker at the field. The king.
Uh-oh. Hopefully you'll see a bunch.
I saw another one with like the air tank with the handle,
Oh really?
Oh.
and I saw the rainmaker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of them put away
Yeah,
someplace.
You need a tactical.
That's a real gun.
Tactical.
Tactical.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
This is the one. I got to break this out. Yeah. Yeah, you got a pretty good one too, Andy. When you bought from that guy. This one I just got all the parts. Got just everything. That's a beauty.
The autococker.
That's an autococker.
Of course.
Yep, that's a beauty. Cannot wait. I haven't even shot it yet, Graylin.
It's two beauties, Fred. Yours and mine.
Yeah.
What about Bill's?
Bill's stuff's just old. These are brand new.
Yeah.
This was from 2000 at the World Cup.
Really?
Yep. This is a flatline.
Hey, Andy, didn't you get a couple of them?
Yeah, I got the Nightcast and the Tactical that I used at WCPL when we were out playing in the woods last month.
Yeah. How'd that one
Last
shoot
month.
for you?
That thing rocks. Of course, I
Does it?
sent it to our other teammate, Caesar Pizzo, who, Caesarized it and
Caesarized it.
cockered it and boom
Yeah.
shooted it and probably spit on it and everything else. But, you know, that's what teammates are for, and it shoots like a dream.
It does. You know, Graylin, you don't know Caesar Pizzo. I'm going to introduce you to him because he's going to be down there. This guy does what they call a boom treatment on stuff. And, you know, people can say what they want to say. I've got markers that have it, and it's incredible. What it does, it makes it's some kind of a lubricant that goes on and it impregnates the metal. And it makes everything so smooth. And it actually even changes the sound of the marker, the way it shoots, you know?
Yep.
So, there we go. I have Bud sign it for me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. The box and everything. I love it. Absolutely love it. We got Ned
Actually,
Miller watching us too.
There's 5 boom treatments up for grabs for the kids, Fred.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Caesar donated 5 boom treatment
Oh, very cool.
packages,
Yeah.
packages for the kids, the youth division.
Well, you know, if
What's up, Fred?
Graylin, what's going on? How you doing, man?
Hey, howdy.
You guys just get in?
Yeah,
Did you? You excited? Tired?
yeah.
Both?
Wet?
Wet.
Is it raining there right now?
No,
No,
it's not raining. It's just
It
It
will
was
be.
raining for like 2 hours when we were swimming.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, who cares
Oh,
if
wow.
it's raining when you're swimming? You're already wet.
Yeah.
exactly.
The rain here is like warm.
Wow. We got Ned Miller watching us up in Canada. Real name's Ben Allen. That's another guy that I want to have on the show sometime. He's good for paintball. Hey, what do you say, Billy? He's a funny guy too. Some of the stuff he posts out there, absolutely.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah, he finds me pretty cool stuff once in a while.
Oh yeah. He's a sharp cookie. I got to tell you, he wants to be on the show, and I want him on the show. So it's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait. So you young guns, you guys all ready for this?
Yeah.
I am, yeah.
Yeah. I think Graylin is too. Yeah.
They'll talk right now, but come Saturday morning, it's going to be a whole different story.
Yeah. The nerves will hit by then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know how that works, Andy. We've all been there. I mean, it is what it is.
That was so long ago, I can't even remember it. I don't know how you feel.
Well, you remembered rowing the ark. How could you forget that? Come on.
It's true.
This is Scott Lincoln's dad too.
Howdy.
Who's Scott?
How you doing, Scott?
Scott 1 or Scott 1, Scott 2.
Got two. Got one.
Oh, okay.
We
Are
have
you
some-
just?
Graylin won.
Yeah. I think you're just saying that because he's taller. So, Scott. I was telling.
Which one?
God,
Which one?
this is going to be rough now. Yeah, that's right. Back in the day, I had 3 Bobs on my team. That worked out real well too. So, Scott number 2. I was telling Scott number 1 earlier. How much I think that he really stands behind his kid and Graylin and really does this. And for you to bring your son down there to do this too, I feel the same about you because these kids are going to be the future of our sport. Period. And you guys are putting a lot of time, a lot of effort into it, and Andy knows that too. And Andy does the same thing. He puts a lot of time and effort into all of this. But the parents are really, really cool. Because without the 2 Scotts, the kids would not be there right now. So you guys are super, super lucky. You really, really are. Actually, all 4 of you are lucky.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The entire Young Guns team made it in today, so we're all here. There's 2 in an Airbnb. Another Carter and his mom are here in the hotel with us, and then Talon's at a resort, and then another kid's at another Airbnb. So we're all here though. We all came in today. We got practice at noon tomorrow.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Where are you practicing at?
At the fields.
In the hurricane.
Hatfield?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
In the hurricane.
We gotta break them into what NXL in Florida is all about, right?
Yeah, there you go.
The warm rain. It's just like
Warm rain.
warm water.
Warm water, like taking a shower.
You'll be able to shoot around corners tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are lucky though,
No.
Yeah, Saturday, I don't think it's supposed to rain though, is it, Andy?
No, I think it'll be out by then.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's coming in Wednesday night, Thursday morning, so by Saturday we should be good.
Right.
There's
When were
no
you?
meeting bunkers.
Yeah. When were you supposed to land originally in Orlando, Andy?
Thursday at like 3 or something.
That's why. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I think everything Thursday was getting canceled now.
Orlando
Like 600
International
flights or something.
Airport gets closed tomorrow at 4 o'clock, is what they said.
That's what it is, and then
So,
reopens
you know, by
again when?
4, whenever they decide it's safe.
I hope it's open by 7:00 on Friday morning.
Yeah, the storm will be gone by then.
Yeah, it should. So
You'll be fine. And look, we'll have like, we got 24 teams of at least 5 kids on each team.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of kids that we could send over to get buckets of donuts for us.
oh man, I'm liking the way you think.
You hold all the prizes, right? I mean, I've got the Xbox here. If
Yeah.
they really want to win it,
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
it's a donut.
Hey, Lincoln hasn't seen the Xbox yet.
So what I'm gonna do is kill 4 of our teammates in a 5v1, kill 4 of our teammates, and then let the other person shoot me.
This is the prize for ugly play of the day.
Yeah.
That's
So
gonna
Lincoln,
open
what
late.
Lincoln, what do you
So if you do
What do you
something
shoot?
bad,
Ugh.
Lincoln, what are you shooting?
I shoot a GO4.
Your sport?
it's rough.
Andy, were you showing the Xbox?
Oh, well, Scott number 1 of the Scotties
Yeah,
wanted to, said, hey, he hadn't seen it yet. So I'm like, oh, here you go.
Show them the GO4.
there it is.
No donuts, no Xbox.
He wants to show off his Geo4.
It's a
Oh
cooler
yeah,
looking
let's
one
see
of
it.
He
Let's
just
see
put a
it.
gold.
man.
He just put a gold deuce on it.
It's a cooler looking one of mine.
Oh, beautiful.
It's the slasher ammo. Yeah, he says the slasher ammo.
I love it.
I bought it a few weeks ago.
You bought it?
Well, no, he bought it.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago.
I think Scott number 2 had something to do with it.
We bought them. We bought it.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Nice piece.
I've
Yeah.
I've loved looking at this marker since he got it. It's
Yeah.
sweet.
It
I
looks
I
great.
just recently bought a deuce trigger for like $30.
You bought it?
Yeah. Or no, what? Did I? I don't remember. Anyways,
Gorillans all over
I
that.
installed a gold
You
deuce
installed
trigger
the
on
deuce
here.
trigger?
Yeah.
So you took the top off and everything?
It's not that hard.
I know it's not.
Split frame, yeah.
It took us like an hour.
I didn't know how to do it at first, but I figured it out.
You had to look up YouTube.
Oh, we got Jessica Cortez watching too. I'm going to get to meet her
Hi,
face to
Jessica.
face.
They're here too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they're
can't.
already there too.
Yeah, she. I don't know where you at right now. Are you at? I think she's in Dallas right now. I think that's the last post I seen. She was in Dallas.
Jessica,
Something like
I
that.
think they're here already.
Thought
Oh, is
they
she
were-
there?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
we're
'cause
about a mile from the field, so
oh, very good. How far from the field?
we're about a mile.
2 miles.
About a mile. Okay, so you're like at the Holiday Inn or something, right?
Delta Orlando Celebration.
Oh, okay. Right on.
I guess the town's
Yeah.
called Celebration.
Yeah, I guess I'm staying. I got to be careful how I say this. I'm staying with Andy.
Yeah,
You guys are staying together?
Yeah.
he is our band team captain, you know. So
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
kind of mean, isn't it, Andy? Giving the Xbox away to the ugliest player.
No, they can't. Yeah. Oh, the ugliest player. I was going to say. Otherwise, I'd go home with that Xbox.
well, you're not playing.
Well, you were trying to give away 2 free PS5s for a while there on the internet.
And you know, I called him out on that when we were out in St. Louis. I'm like, well, giving them out. We're gonna have to go shopping after we get done today before we get back to the hotel because I need one of those to go with this Xbox.
Yeah. I got a host of friends, Scott.
Scott.
I know.
Oh,
It's like there's an echo in here, you know.
What's the appropriate procedure for sticker bombing a hotel? Has anyone ever done that?
We're gonna put stickers everywhere in the hotel.
Well, sometimes it can melt your credit card. You got to be careful.
I know. I'm just kidding.
We should put one,
Yeah, but see, this is-
I want some
Got
of them
all the
stickers when I
kids
get there.
now.
Balls in the barrel and just use it like a blow dart.
Yeah.
No,
Put
don't
them
do that.
on all
But
the
you're gonna have
stop
to,
signs.
Yeah, exactly.
What'd you
Just
say,
put 'em
Andy?
on
all the
traffic
kids are
signs.
gonna have to pay attention to the fountain to see if it gets foamed
Soaked?
up again this year.
Soaked?
It's
Yeah.
a World Cup tradition. Last year they shut the thing down.
What happened?
Back in the day, the big thing was wherever there was a hot tub or a fountain or something like that. Not me.
Well,
But
there's,
I did witness it. They'd throw a box of soap in it. So you know,
there's a
oh
fountain
yeah.
down the street from the field.
You
that
just
every
gave
year.
2 teenagers ideas.
Well, we knew.
Yeah,
A
so
whole box of soap in it.
but it's very expensive.
Then it gets
No,
all,
Just throw Tide Pods in there.
yeah, right?
As long as you don't eat them.
They're supposed to eat them, Bill. You eat 'em.
It's nasty.
Just taste it and then put it in there.
Lincoln, what position do you play on the team?
I started playing Dorito, but then
He's a snake player.
yeah, I'm a snake player now.
Are you? Yeah, everybody always wants to be that snake player.
We're still mad at him right now.
He 3-packed your whole team like 3
He
times.
3-packed our team on Sunday.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
More than once.
More than once, yeah.
He had a day. Let's just
Yeah.
say he had a day.
Yeah, he got the first place team too.
I know.
He tagged Riot.
I know. He 3-packed a D4 team on Saturday
Who got
playing
first
playing
place?
D5 ball.
Oh, really? Was
Yeah.
Scott there?
Huh?
Was Scott number 2 there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was coaching the walk-ons, which was Lincoln, his little brother Philip, who's 9 years old.
Yep.
Colton, who's 12. 2 kids that came up from Arizona with the Tucson Punishers, and this new gal that the West Coast Sharks brought named Isabel.
Hey, I'm just saying, I gave him the plays. for
Oh no,
that
he
day.
was rocking it. He coached. He was playing. It was,
No, like he scouted the teams, and then I based off
oh,
that.
you, Scott. It was,
Yeah.
it was you.
Me and my wife scouted.
It was you.
I had to let the kids do
We're
it.
mad at these
I let
two
the
right
It
now.
was both of them.
The Raging Rogers got us.
I let the kids come
Can't
up with their plan. I let them know the pitch is going to be hot. the 40 wedge is gonna be hot. Get those kills. You know they're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Get your spots, shoot that guy, and then run down the field.
Yeah.
Here you go.
There you go.
Well, I'm looking forward to watching these guys play this Saturday too. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Hey, Scott won. Do they know when the first game is?
Saturday.
Yeah, I know Saturday. But, yeah, I've got that part
if you got any
down.
connections to the XL, tell them to send us a schedule, please.
So you can't-
Hey, I don't even want to be in their shoes right now, trying to call 600 teams to figure out who's actually going to make it, or however many teams. there
Oh
are.
yeah.
Like-
You know, I heard something about they were canceling. I don't know if this is true, but they were canceling like some of Thursday's games.
I don't know.
That's
It's
I
up in
read
the air right
something
now.
about it.
We're actually like, we don't have any information about the practice. I know when our time slot is for the practice tomorrow. I don't think we've gotten any official word on that yet, though. So
You heard anything about that, Andy?
The Thursday's games will be decided what's going to happen tomorrow and released, and then so on. The schedules for youth, everybody else were out. Now, whether or not they changed those remains, or no, the schedules for youth were not out yet. Excuse me. The rest of them were, but we're waiting to see what changes they might have to do to accommodate more games. So, the
Wow.
tomorrow.
I hope there's none of the youth changes. I hope that stands.
It'll stand. We'll have to see if it's going to be like Saturday or Sunday. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see.
it's all
It's not going to
speculation.
shock me if all of a sudden come Friday night there's lights out. All the fields are lit up.
Light towers? That would be
the old
amazing.
days. Keep on playing.
Amazing. You guys want to play under the lights?
Play
Yeah.
on.
What's that?
Under the light towers at night.
Andy, you got to text me the address to that place too.
Of the field?
Yeah. No, I got that down pat.
Oh,
Where I'm
yeah.
staying.
Yeah.
Oh, you can say it right now.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
secured.
hey, let me tell you, we have a site called The Band, and the minute he said Fred's staying with me, I can't even tell you. I stayed off it. I stayed off it, man. I was crying like a little baby. I'm like, holy crap, you guys. Yeah, they were
That's
all
because I said
over
I
that.
got first dibs at spooning.
Yeah. That was one of the clean ones. Yeah, I remember.
Hey, I don't know if Scott and Scott are thermostatically compatible yet for the temperature of this room. We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
68.
You're gonna be there.
All right.
That's good.
yeah. The two Scots, Lincoln and Grayland. You got three. You guys are in the same room, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lincoln and Grayland, the dad's like sleeping on the floor.
I usually sleep in the closet.
Is there a lock on it?
No, I usually just fall into the closet so I fall asleep.
We get some bathtub.
There's usually no blankets left, so if you just close the door to the closet, it gets kind of warm in there.
There you go.
Trust me, I have experience. Okay.
Well, Lincoln, you are on a roll.
Yeah, I'll go stand in the corner behind the blinds.
He's gonna
There you go.
sleep on the windowsill.
Hey, your mom
Yeah.
just texted. She's watching.
Yeah. Shout out Cameron.
Yo, Cameron.
Cameron and the kids.
Yeah.
Well, I know your dad's really proud of you, and guys, I really appreciate an awful lot you guys coming on here tonight and talking about it. I am definitely looking forward to watching you guys play. Hopefully, it's Saturday because I
Yeah,
fly
it's
out Sunday morning. So I'm
Yeah.
because I talked to Tommy and so far everything Tom Cole, I'm sorry, and everything was a go so far. So I might even be doing some of the announcing for the games too on Go
that's
Sports.
cool.
That'd be rad.
So,
Yeah, that's so cool.
Excellent.
So yeah, we'll see what happens there. But anyhow, guys, I'm gonna let you guys get to bed. I know it's late. I got to tell you, I wish you nothing but luck. You guys know that. Scott, you guys are two great parents, and Lincoln and Grayland. Be grateful for those two guys. I mean, give them crap, but be grateful for them because they're two really good parents. So I'm gonna let you guys say goodbye to everybody. First, Grayland.
Bye, Fred. Bye, Billy or Bill. Bye, Andy.
Bye,
You,
everyone.
Lincoln? Scott, number 2.
See you later. Hey,
Right.
have a good night. It's cool being on.
Right on, buddy. And Scott, number 1.
Have a good night, Fred. We'll get that jersey too as soon as we get it. Bill, take it easy. Andy, I'll see you soon.
I want this.
Yep.
I
All
want
right,
Yeah.
man.
All right.
See you in a couple days, guys.
Oh yeah.
Bye-bye now.
No.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. You know, ever since I met Scott and Graylin, I've really taken to him, liked him quite a bit. So I'm looking forward to this, Andy.
Heck yeah, so am I. It's gonna be a blast. Might be a little muddy.
Well,
We're
it
gonna
is
have a
what
good
it
time.
is. You know, it is what it is. So
It always rains at Cup anyway, so that's like really nothing new. There's
Yeah.
always like a downpour that happens Thursday, Friday, every year. It was raining last year, Friday when we were driving to the field, so it's always wet. So it's nothing
Really?
new to experience.
how far is this house from the field?
I gotta check the address. I've got it. I'll get it over to you.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too far. It's in a gated community, so we know Bill won't be able to just instantly drive in and sneak up on us. So we're good there.
Oh, cool. That's a start.
I'd be like, that kid's asleep in the closet. I'd be attacking it with the pillows, beating the crap out of him. With it. Like 2 or 3 in the morning, you know.
You'd be putting a chair against the closet door.
It's no different than Connor when we travel. He sleeps underneath the desk in the hotel room.
Well,
Really?
at least he's in the room this time.
Well, yeah, the closets in the hotel rooms aren't that big, but no, Connor gets underneath the desks. I'm like, what are you trying to do? Play fort?
Gotta love it. Well, Andy, I appreciate you taking the time to come on tonight. Looking forward to seeing you down there. You have a safe trip, man. I mean, you got some miles to put ahead of you tomorrow.
I'm about to go do a mad scramble to pack because I
Yeah.
wasn't packed, and that's tomorrow.
Wow.
Bleed
Well-
some tanks and slap some stuff in there, and up to God we bring it all. If not, we'll make the best of it.
There you go. Well, you know, have a safe trip. I'm looking forward to seeing you, and thanks a lot for everything, buddy.
If you need anything Friday when you get there, just let us know.
Okay, I'll do that. All right. Bye-bye, my friend.
Have fun, Andy.
We're gonna try.
All right, everybody, that was Mr. Andy Starrett, Ellie Remember Foundation. He does an awful lot for his local community, but he does an awful lot for paintball, too. I like messing with him. He likes messing with me. So, but, you know, he's a great guy. I like him an awful lot. And I just enjoy it. I just enjoy paintball, and I just enjoy the people I get to hang with. It's about as cool as they come. So, what do you think, Billy? I wish you were going down there.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Tim suggested maybe driving down there, but I'm like, there's no way. You know, it's just too much time. You know,
Yeah, I don't
for
think
me.
Tim's going to go down there now.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he was. He called me the other day. So, yeah, Terry doesn't want to go, so I don't know if I'm going to make it. And I said, yeah, it's no big deal, you know. I got Andy, you know, I'll be bugging Andy. And I got a bunch of people down there that are waiting for me to come down there. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right, Billy. Well, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody, and I'm going to go get something to eat because I'm starving my butt off.
I'm not already dinner.
Real quick, you guys got your show tomorrow night.
8 o'clock,
Yeah, tell everybody real quick.
and it's just at 8 o'clock.
Oh, good
9
promo.
p.m. It's Ken, yeah, it's me and Kenny. Well, Kenny won't be able to be there, so might be pure chaos. But
Oh, that's right. Kenny Stewart's down in Florida.
yep.
Oh,
Yep.
crap. He went down there to go to the. Oh, and it's raining.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
poor guy. Yeah, he took his family down there to go to see all the sights and have a good time.
Now they'll have to go to the World Cup instead.
Yeah. Wow.
But
Hey, safe travels, I said from the Gong. Okay, the Gong, you guys be safe.
yeah, no doubt.
I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. That's for sure. All right, Billy. Well, we'll be tuning in tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Your time.
Yep.
That is 6 o'clock Pacific time. That is 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Yep.
All right.
All righty.
All right, everybody. You take it easy, Billy. All right, everybody. I appreciate it very much. Looking forward to going down and doing this this weekend, hanging out with Andy, walking around and giving some kids some great presents that Andy's put together. Andy's been working on this for quite a while, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you get a chance this weekend in Kissimmee, Florida, the NXL tournament, even if you're not going to play, like I always say, stop in, support the teams, support the agenda, support paintball. All right? Because remember, when we all work together, we make paintball bigger and better. Another thing, real quick, is I am going to do a Christmas show, and we're going to have Dave the Reaper Justin on, and we're going to be giving away presents to our viewers. So if you get a chance, tune in. We're going to pick some viewers as they come on, and we're going to give them some cool stuff. All right? All right, till next Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock Pacific time on Facebook, on Flagpole Productions. Please play hard, play safe, play fair. Get out there and play paintball. See you guys. Bye now.